Man, oh man, what a time to be a boxing fan. At first, we thought that Gervonta Tank Davis dug Shakur Stevenson, but now we all know it's the other way around, and Shakur Stevenson dug Gervonta Tank Davis. But Tank Davis did do an interview that it did sound that he did not want any smoke with Shakur Stevenson. But according to Steven Espinosa, he stated that Shakur Stevenson was offered a one-fight deal to face Gervonta Tank Davis, and he turned it down. But his excuse was that he wanted a multiple fight deal. I hope you guys like the duck overcooked and dry, because we're about to cook today, and we have a lot of chefs stating the obvious. Everybody knows that Gervonta Tank Davis does not want any smoke with Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson did seem that he don't want smoke with Gervonta Tank Davis. Maybe they made a pact and say they're never gonna fight each other, but who knows? I don't know who completely is the biggest duck. So according to Steven Espinosa, and I have no idea why he would lie on Shakur or Tank. He is not like a promoter. He's not a manager. He is a promoter. He comes out and states that he was offered only a one-fight deal. But if Shakur Stevenson beats Gervonta Tank Davis, wouldn't that one-fight deal turn into 2 fights? Because then he would have the rematch and maybe even a 3rd fight for the rubber match. It always goes like that. And I think this fight is gonna be a 3-fight deal. So maybe Shakur Stevenson is not as confident as he says, because he used to believe that he will be Tank Davis, but now he is stating that he wants a bigger deal. He wants at least 5 or 6 fights with the PBC, and he does not want just one fight with Tank Davis. And that's the reason that Shakur Stevenson did not sign with the PBC, because he was offered a one-time deal just to fight Tank. But if he beats Tank, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a rematch clause. But this is when things get tricky. If Shakur Stevenson did want that smoke against Gervonta Tank Davis, why did he refuse to fight that one-fight deal and went with Eddie Hearn in Matchroom? So Eddie Hearn does not have anything to say with Gervonta Tank Davis's team. He actually says that they don't even like each other. They're always talking mad-ish about each other, so they're not gonna be working with each other. So why would you sign with Matchroom? So to me, both of these boxers are just saying ducktails. The self-proclaimed face of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson, to me, they are signing kind of scary, but you just never know with both of these fighters, because now it's gonna take both of the boxing entities to join forces to make this fight happen, the PBC and Matchroom. Why didn't Shakur just sign with the PBC and made this fight happen if he really wanted that smoke? So now it's gonna take Shakur Stevenson's contract with Matchroom to be over so he can sign a deal with the PBC. Either that or the biggest purse in boxing history, Gervonta Tank Davis, with his massive $240 million deal that was with the PBC for a 6-fight deal. So I'm pretty sure Shakur Stevenson contract is gonna finish before Gervonta Tank Davis, but I'm pretty sure Tank Davis is not gonna want to get rid of his massive deal with the PBC worth $240 million, right? And this is when the real roasting comes in. Okay, if it was a $240 million deal for 6 or 7 fights, whatever way you want to slice it, that's like at least $30 to $40 million a fight, right? And Blue Blood, man, he roasted Gervonta Tank Davis. He said that he had inside sources that Gervonta Tank Davis owes around $3 to $4 million to the IRS. But if you're making that kind of bread, the $30 to $40 million, why would you owe the IRS that type of money? It doesn't make any sense, and it does not add up. Now, that was the self-proclaimed face of boxing, Tank Davis. Now it's Shakur's turn. Don't think I forgot about you, buddy. Okay, Steven Espinosa said that he offered you a one-fight deal, right? But you said that the deal was never taken place, and he never got offered a deal. And you said that Steven Espinosa was lying about it, And why would he lie about that? I think that you're lying. I'm not even gonna cap. Now, that was the last of Shakur, and I forgot to say a couple of things about Tank Davis, the fake of boxing. Well, let's really talk about his contract, the $240 million contract. Okay, if that contract was real, and if you guys know how to do basic math, all you really have to do is watch his old fights, tally up how many pay-per-view sales they made, and how much was it a pop, and how much gate revenue they made. Tally everything up, minus all the undercards. David Benavidez, you think he's gonna be fighting for 100 grand? Tally everything up and tally how much money they were making. All right, guys, and you guys are gonna know the truth. Hey, but guess what? I ain't the biggest, I'm the freaking baddest. And if you want to help out your boy, throw $1 at the super things. I gotta roll. Peace.